Just a friendly PSA. If you drive a red Ford Fiesta, your lights are on in the parking lot.
Hey!
Hi, guys.
Everyone say, hey, Jaden!
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi, guys.
Hold on. Music down for a second. I said, love you too. Say, hey, Jaden!
Hi, guys.
Thank you. Jaden, this is your first time up here. How do you feel?
I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm excited.
I think what we were talking about backstage, we need to ask them.
Oh.
There's been a bit of a debate going on,
Oh, man.
musically driven. We need to settle this here. And by settle this, you might be wrong, but that's okay. Whoa, thank you. A few weeks ago, Kanye West dropped an album, and so did Drake. CLB versus Donda. If you think Donda is a better album, give me a little hand. Oh, my heart hurts. I will be
Man.
praying extra for the
I
rest
really
of you
just
guys.
see the freshman
If you
boys.
like CLB better, make some noise.
I don't know. I don't
My
think
heart
that,
hurts.
That didn't really
That was
do
wrong.
much for me. Actually.
Again, hey, Reynald's going to be praying for you guys. That's fine. Hey, Jaden,
Yeah.
I have a bag in my hand. Ask me why I have a bag in my hand.
Why do you have the bag in your hand? Is it because you're, going to the grocery store because you're a little...
That's rude.
That's...
That is. We don't accept fat jokes in this building, but it's time for us to play a game. It is called See the Shape, Be the Shape. We need 3 middle schoolers and 3 high schoolers. I'll pick middle. You'll pick high school, okay?
Okay, sounds like a deal.
All right.
Wow, high
right,
school.
all right.
You guys are...
I
Let me
need-
see it. Let me see hands.
Yes.
Okay.
I
This
need
is so hard to see over here.
Miss M. Come on up.
I don't
need
see-
a dude. A middle school
Caleb,
dude.
Caleb, come on.
Zach, come on up.
I don't see any here. I have to...
Come on up, my middle school friends.
The kid in
Meet
the
me
green
right
hat.
here. Oh, you are hopping onto the stage. Caleb, that was impressive.
Okay. I need one more.
All right. I got 1. I got 2.
David's pointing at someone, but that person doesn't
Don't
seem
push
to
her.
want
That'd be pretty mean. Hey, no more. If you're a middle schooler, go ahead, put your hand down. We need high school. High school.
High school.
What's up?
Hey, Emerson,
What's
you want
up?
to come up here?
Come on this side.
Do you want to come up here?
You got your other 2 high schoolers. We got an Emerson. We need a high school lady.
Hey, girls. I know my whole entire group is over there. I see all y'all.
Yeah, you're a high school lady. Choose one. Go ahead.
Come on, girls. I see you. Maddie?
Right there.
Oh,
What-
okay, sorry. I did not know people were over there. Yeah, you, the
There's
blonde
pe-
one.
The blonde
The
one.
blonde one.
Nice. So the point of this game, this is called See the Shape, Be the Shape. We have a bag full of random images, random things. You have to try to look like it. Okay? Easy enough?
Yeah, I think so. I
My
hope
contestants back up. JJ, you want to do the first demonstration?
so. Sure.
Let me pick a good one. Let me pick a solid one. JJ, don't look at this.
Don't.
JJ, try to look like this cup.
Try to look like the cup.
Look
okay.
like the cup.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you guys think she's doing? It is a cup from Dutch Bros.
I don't know. This is actually a lot harder
It's pretty
than
hard,
you
but
think it is.
that's the point of the game. Easy enough, right? We're going to see who can do better. I
Yeah,
want a middle
please do
schooler.
better.
Middle schooler up first, right on this side. Bella, come on up. Right here. You're going to be right here, okay? I'm going to put that right there for now.
Okay,
Your first
well,
item. Are you ready? You're going to try to look like this pumpkin.
Oh, not the pumpkin.
Try to look like a pumpkin. Okay.
That's better than I would have done, honestly, to be completely honest.
That's pretty good. That is
Yeah.
pretty good. What do you guys think? Yes or no?
Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah.
Solid, Bella. You passed.
Good job.
Congratulations. You can head back
Good
to
job,
your seat.
girl. Good job.
All right. JJ, choose an item.
Okay. What's in here?
Emerson, you're up first. Absolutely, you're up first.
Oh,
Emerson. Emerson. Emerson.
And I think this is a slinky, right? Yeah, it's
That's
a slinky.
100% a slinky. You have to look like that slinky.
Come on.
Let's see it. Come on. Be the slinky. Give me a little more slink. Give me a little more slink. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I think
A lot of slink, but that's interesting for sure. Awesome. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
you know. Good job, guys.
You're leaving me hanging. Leave me hanging. That's okay. That's okay. My next middle schooler, Miss M, come on up. Hello. You're going to be right over there. Oh, yeah. Are you ready? You're going to be this croc. Let's see it. Hold on. A croc in sports mode. Let's see it.
I don't know how someone could. Oh.
That's a lot better than I expected.
I don't know if I'd want to lay on the. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
see the
good.
sport mode in her arm. Pretty solid. What do you guys think?
Give her some love, guys.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We're just going to.
Okay.
Next up, Chloe, come on up.
Yeah, Chloe, come here. That's Chloe. Oh, that is Chloe. Okay. Did we already do a pumpkin?
That's okay.
Okay, I think this is round 2.
Pumpkin, take 2.
Here is your pumpkin.
What do we think? Yes, yay or nay? Yay or nay?
No.
That's okay, Chloe.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, good try. Being a pumpkin is pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't know if I could be a pumpkin.
Your last item's going to be in here.
Oh.
Hey, Zach, come on up. I do need a little crowd help for this one. Jeffrey Kiwanuka, will you come on up real quick? We need your assistance. Everyone say Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah, come on, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Jeff.
Whoa, I didn't say stop. Jeff. He's old, he goes a little slower. It's okay. Jeff, thank you so much. I actually just need your glasses. That's it, you can go off if you need to.
Jeff, please don't fall off
Zach, you
the
have
stage.
to look like Jeff's glasses.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Ooh.
I think you can do it.
Ooh. I don't know about this.
We're just gonna, right there. I'll sit down with him. Okay.
Let's see.
What do we think? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah! I think
Zach,
that was
that did pretty good. That was
looked
pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff, you need these to see.
Yeah,
That's
please
fair.
don't fall off the stage, Jeff.
We have 2 more. Caleb,
Caleb.
last one up.
So, you are going to be a flower from the front of the church.
Let's see it. Be the flower. See the flower.
No, Emerson, you can't help him.
No, I need to see more flower. Definitely.
More flower. Come on, Caleb. I feel like
You're flexing with no muscles. I need to see a little more flower. What do we think? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Oh. Hey. Better luck next time. My high schoolers, you guys are good to get out of here.
Good job, high schoolers.
My last one, you might be. That's crazy you said that. Come on this way.
Oh. Yeah.
Last but not least, I don't have a bag anymore. Do you know who you're going to be? Everyone say, hey, Reynold.
Hey, Reynold.
Oh, look at that. You're going to try to look as much like Reynold as you can. So copy him, see if... You gotta, okay. If you guys follow Reynold, he posts this once a day. This is the Reynold. Thank
Follow
you guys
his Instagram,
for
guys.
playing. High five, high five.
Good job.
We're gonna see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Tonight. All right, let's get it. Let's go. I think we're going to make it happen. I need y'all to come up here tonight. All right, come on.
Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I'm with you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized when I'm with you. Come on, yeah! This love is so real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Come on. This is real love, this is real love. I can hear you over here. Come on. This is real love, this is real love. Everybody, what? Come on. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love. In your heart, I'm found. I want you, I want you. You won't let me down. You got me, you got me. Come on, yeah. This love is so real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm bound in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love. Everybody, come on. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love. Come on, clap it up. Get love, get love, right? Get love, get love. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, everybody jump! This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. Come on, yo! Oh, 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 oh. You're pulling me closer. I can hear you. Holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. Thanks for worshiping with us. You guys can take your seat.
What is up, guys? Well, I'm so excited to be with you. If you don't know me, my name is Lauren, but tonight is week 2. Hello, hello. Tonight is week 2 of our series, Sociology, if that's how you say it. I still quite don't know. But last week, Professor Kent, and I am not him, he had much grander of an intro, but he taught us all about forgiveness and that we have to get real before we can get well. And I don't know about you guys, but forgiveness was a tricky one for me. It is a tricky one for me. It's hard, right? How do we forgive people that hurt us? It's hard. Well, tonight I'm going to be sharing the importance of showing grace in our relationships. And if you're anything like me, extending grace to others is anything but natural and easy, right? It takes effort. But I believe the picture of grace that Jesus paints for us is critical to living a life for Him. And in order to be in right relationship with others, we need grace for each other. Now, can we all agree that people are hard? They can bring problems and drama in your life that can be messy, and sometimes they can just be outright annoying. Like, I don't know if you have annoying people, but I sure do. But, have you guys ever heard of the word grace? And not just heard it, but understood it, and not just understood it, but actually acted it out in your own relationships? Well, tonight, I want to give you a definition of grace that can actually be practical so you can actually extend it to the people in your lives. In one of my favorite books, Brennan Manning describes grace this way. He says, through no merit of ours, but by His mercy, we have been restored to a right relationship with God through the life, death, and resurrection of His beloved Son. What a picture of true grace. That means when we are a mess with whatever we got going on, through no merit of ours, nothing we can do, work for, strive for, God meets us with compassion, extends grace to us, forgives us, and ultimately restores us to a right relationship with Him. And that is what He calls us to do in our relationships as well. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, that's great. I know God shows me grace, but what does that mean for my relationships? We talked all about God's grace last series in our Ask For You series, but what does that mean for me and my relationships? Well, I can tell you right now, when you actually start extending grace in your relationships, if you're not already, it will be a game changer. Your friends will notice. Your parents will notice. Your teachers will notice. People notice because it is not natural or easy of us humans. It is a true picture of being Jesus to the hard people in our lives. And do you know what the opposite of showing someone grace is? Judging them. You can already probably tell, but I like definitions here, so I think we need an accurate definition on judgment. So according to the Cambridge English Dictionary, I really don't know who that is, but thank you, Google. Judgment is defined as this: to form, give, or have an opinion, or to decide about something or someone. Ooh. Now, by a show of hands, who here has ever been judged? Yeah? Someone ever had an opinion about you? You've ever been labeled? Yeah? You ever been put in a box? Yeah, you've been judged. Now, have you ever judged? You should all be saying yes. Have you ever looked at someone and thought about their mess, pointed out all their problems, been so focused on something about them and judged them? Yes, we've all judged others and we are all judged. Maybe you've been the one to put someone in a box. You see, when we put someone in a box, we assume something about them that may or not be true, but we fit them into our box. We all have one. And you see, grace is not having a box. God's grace is when we just disregard the box. Because I'm not going to fit into your box, and you're not going to fit into mine. But grace is having no box. We have no judgment, but we see clearly and we not judge others. Jesus teaches us this very thing in Matthew 7:1-5. Follow along with me on the screens. He says, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the same measure you use, it will be measured to you." It sounds harsh, huh? It does. I don't know about you guys, but too often judgment towards others is my first reaction to anything. I can think of the time my friend sent me that screenshot of someone doing something, and I responded something shady, judging them. I can think of the many times I've walked past someone and looked them up and down and thought, they look in the mirror? Like, what? I don't know what they're wearing, right? Like, we all do it. But guys, I don't want to be judged, right? Do you? No. Like, I want someone to look at me, give me the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was dark in my room when I got dressed. I don't know. But I want someone to show me a little grace. But that is just not natural for you and for me. He continues in verse 3 saying, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the while there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite. First take the plank out of your own eye, and then, guys, this is important, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. When we see clearly, we do better. We show grace first instead of judgment. We can see our own planks and not ignore them. We see it, work on it, and all the while our eyes are clear to see the mess of others. And when our eyes are clear, we can show others grace. And knowing how easily God shows me grace for my mess helps me to show grace to others for their mess. But you know what happens when we ignore our planks? They only get bigger. Who can tell me what happened in Pinocchio? What happened? Yes, right here, Nicholas. His nose grew, right? When he lied, his nose would grow. And see, that's what happens when we have a plank and we ignore it. When we hold on to that judgment, that bitterness, that unforgiveness, that anger, we only become people full of those things rather than people that look like Jesus. Now, why is it so dang easy to look at your neighbor, not the person sitting next to you, but point out everything they're doing wrong, what they need to work on, just their problems, their mess? You see the speck in your own eye. But we cannot look in the mirror and see our own planks. Well, when we have a plank, it's because we cannot see clearly. We can't see our mess because we can't see clearly. Now, who here has ever played with a kaleidoscope? A lot of you, okay. And if you didn't, then I don't know what your childhood was because you missed out. But it's a lot of fun. You see, what happens is you look through this tiny hole at the top. You put it like this, and then you look at the things around you. You spin it, and there's all these beads. And you see how they work is all these beads make the lens fun to look through. They make the things around you look fun. And you see, this is what happens when we have a plank in our eyes. We see through a lens that is dirty and speckled. We judge others because we cannot see clearly. We judge others with blurry vision, and we can't show grace. And I know you're sitting there right now. You're thinking about your friend, you're thinking about your mom, your dad, the person at school, your teacher who gave you too much homework. You're thinking about all the things they need to work on. You can give a laundry list right now of what they need to work on. But we cannot look in the mirror. So take a second right now. Think deeply about your own life, the things that you are working through. Let's look in the mirror. It's tough, right? This is a close angle and harsh light, but let's look in the mirror. The things that you are working through, the drama that you caused and are causing, the time you lied and had to keep lying, the mean thing you said in the group chat about that person at school, the way you talked to that person who cut you in line and made you angry. Guys, we all have a mess that we are ignoring. We all have something that we need abundant grace and deep forgiveness for. But you do know the good news that Jesus brings to us always? He has already shown us the grace and forgiven us for any and all of our mess. You see, he doesn't just show us grace and forgive us for our problems to just go away and we move on and our sins just, everything's happy and dandy. No. His desire is for us to realize that grace and that forgiveness and extend that in our relationships as well. To be Jesus to others by showing them mercy, grace, and forgiveness, the way he has already done for us. You see, God doesn't just say, remove the plank from your own eye and then move on. No. He says, first, remove the plank of your own eye. Look in the mirror. And then you will see clearly the ways to remove the speck from your brother's eye. We must first have the foundation of clarity in order to help the people in our lives. Now, have you ever seen your friends drowning in their own problems, their mess, and judged them? Yeah, I bet. Or have you ever tried to jump in to desperately save or fix them? Yeah, me too. What's your reaction? Do you just maybe ignore their problem, just move on, let them deal with it? Or do you jump in to save them at the risk of your own health or boundaries? Yeah. Right, yeah. So we all do different things. We all have different reactions. You see, but neither of our human responses are an example of God's grace. And I know you're thinking, well, what do you mean if I don't jump in to save them? That's not showing them God's grace. No, it's not. Because too often, when I jump in to save someone else from their own mess, I forget about my own mess, my own thing I'm working through, right? Like it just disappears for a second. But God calls us to first address our mess and then help others. It's hard to look in the mirror. It is hard to address your plank, but that is what we are called to do. We must first have the eyes to see clearly to show grace to others. When our eyes are clear, we are not paralyzed any longer by a judgmental lens. You don't put people in a box of your opinions and assumptions. You don't have a box. You can see real and tangible things that the people around you might be in need of. You can see the ways that God is calling you to be Jesus to your friends and your family, the people at school, and the random person at the grocery store even. Now you might be thinking, this is great and all, but how do I actually do this? How do I actually show grace to someone when they make fun of me? How do I show grace to someone when they disagree with me? When they hurt or wrong me or someone I love? They don't deserve it. Guys, I feel that. I feel that every day in my relationships too. It is hard. But that right there is the main point of grace. We don't deserve it. Let's go back to our definition. It's through no merit. Remember, nothing we can do, work for, strive for, but by his mercy. Mercy means compassion. By his compassion, we have been restored to a right relationship with God through the life, death, and resurrection of his beloved Son. Through no merit of ours. We don't deserve the grace that God has already given us. But because he extends it to us always, and as a body who believes in him and strives to live like him, we are called to extend that grace to others. And it doesn't mean it's easy, but having clear, non-judgmental eyes is the first step. And I don't know where you're at tonight. Maybe you have this plank in your eye, and you're just walking around like this, and you don't know it, it's invisible, but probably someone else could tell you that you have it. But you just see everything through this lens that looks really fun, and you just walk around judging others. Maybe you need to spend some time looking in the mirror and addressing that. Maybe you even need to show yourself some grace. Maybe it starts there for you. Or maybe you're working through some things and you have some unforgiveness. Someone hurt you, someone did something. I get it. You see, the first step in forgiveness is showing someone grace. And maybe tonight you just need to be reminded that God has first done that for you. Maybe you just need to be reminded to do that, to show grace to that person. Because grace is the first step towards forgiveness, and forgiveness is how we be in right relationship with others. The reality is that people are hard, and the closer you are in relationship to them, the harder they can be. I get it. But extending grace to others will be a game changer. And as you go about your weeks and in your small group time, think about the ways in which your relationships could and would look like if you extended thoughtful grace instead of immediate judgment. What would your home look like? What would your school look like? Your classrooms, your bedrooms, your kitchen, the grocery store, if you just, I don't know, offered kindness randomly to a stranger? Maybe even your jobs for some of you. What would that look like if you extended thoughtful grace instead of immediate judgment? Well, let me challenge just each and every one of you to be people that can see clearly and that first address their mess in the mirror, and so that way they can show grace to others instead of immediate judgment. To first address our mess, knowing that God has already shown us the grace, and then extend that to the other people in our lives. When they hurt us, when they let us down, when they just are people, because we're all people and we're all human, and it's all not natural and easy. But God has already shown us the grace and forgiveness for our own mess, and we are called to go out and do that to others. Well, let me pray. God, I just thank you for the ways that you have shown me grace for my mess, for my own planks. God, I just thank you for just being you. God, I just ask that you show us the ways in which we need to show grace to others, where we need to forgive others, where we need to start with compassion and grace will follow. God, challenge us tonight. In your name I pray, amen.
But he brought me his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. A slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Not forsaken, I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. Oh, I am who you say I am. Who the sun sets free, oh, it's free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am.
We are children of God. And we're going to sing this bridge out one more time. But when we sing it this time, I want us to sing it like we believe it. I want us to sing it like we mean it. I want us to sing it with everything on the inside of us.
I am chosen. Come on.
not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am who you say I am. Yes, I am who you say I am. Who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Come on, Maddie.
Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves a 99.
I could earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away.
Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Oh, the love of God. The love of God. Oh. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. Oh yeah. You have been so, so kind to me. Come on.
Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves a 99.
I could earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away.
shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. Come on. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Only overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaving 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, till you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God, There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless. God, that's our prayer. That's our confession. In Jesus' name, amen. Come on, let's celebrate God in the room. Ooh, y'all was having a good time tonight. Well, guess what, guys? Next week we'll be here same time doing the same doggone thing. But guess what? Right now, I encourage you to get to group. It's going to be a good group tonight. I feel it in my spirit. And if you don't have a group, you can go to the back, and if you see Robert and Lauren in the back, they will find your group. Lauren has on, she's the one that spoke tonight, and Robert is the guy in the blue jean jacket with the black hat. So, yes.